Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the AJS TV channel. It is Aston Villa versus Brighton and Hove Albion. And before I say anything else, as you can see, I am in a completely new and different setup. I am officially currently at university and my dorm. Hope you guys are all okay. This is going to be a very... Well, I seem to say it's a lot recently with Villa, but this will be a very difficult game. Brighton Hove Albion in the last couple of years have shown just incredible promise, really, and basically have shown the template on how to be a good owner and what to do as a business as well as an actual working football team. Brighton invest very well, sell players at an insane profit, and always seem to perform, seem to get the best out of players, seem to bring in the best managers. You know, like the Potter does well there. He gets replaced by for Chelsea. Sorry, I was trying to think of the Chelsea manager. Potter leaves, and they don't. It doesn't seem to affect them at all. In fact, they seem to improve, which is crazy. De Zerbi comes in, and they're absolutely flying, and have been ever since. Mitoma's an insane player that they've seemingly found from nowhere. I love Brighton. Like I don't know how to put it really. The way they do things there, I just think it's admirable. Basically, I think it's incredible. How you doing, Stealth? What's up? And hello to everyone else in chat. Aston Villa with a 12:30 kickoff today, very early, so we get our joy or misery out the way with for the rest of today. We've got the lineup as well, and I'm going to go through with you guys. Just bear with me. Score prediction. I'm going to sit on it for a little bit. I'm going to ask you guys in chat, what do you think the score? What do you think the score will be? And I'll probably look on Twitter as well. I've got a roundabout idea of what I think. Just bear with me one sec while I get the lineup. All right. So for Aston Villa in goal, obviously Emi Martinez is back. Thankfully. Why is this lagging? And my app decides to... Okay, there we go. Martinez in goal. Back four of Cash, Konsa, Torres, and Luca Digne. I'm completely fine with that. Douglas Luiz Kamara is the pivot, with Zaniolo, Diaby, McGinn, Ollie Watkins up front. Diaby is the shadow, and Zaniolo, McGinn out wide. Not bad. I think that's what you'd expect, really. Digne back in the back line. Konsa and Torres together once more. Martinez, thankfully, is... obviously not injured and preferred to the disaster class. That is Robin Olsen. Also no Dendoncker as well after his horrible game midweek. For Brighton, you've got Jason Steele in goal, back for Estepinian, Dunk, Adam Webster, and Veltman. Pivot of former Chelsea player Billy Gilmore and Hinchelwood, and their attack is it's either a 4-4-2 or a shadow as well, just like us with Welbeck. But it's Mitoma, Welbeck, Marsh, and Evan Ferguson as their attack. Ferguson very young and probably will be another one of those Brighton players that gets sold on for a later fee. I can really see that coming, especially with... hang on, bear with me. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you live at a dormitory, I guess, or whatever you want to call this. Today, 2-2. I think... I don't know. This is really tough because we're really good at home. So we've won, I think it's either 7 or 8 Premier League games at home in a row. And, that's no easy feat. And I do think we probably should keep that up, or at least try to. And the fact we also beat Brighton in that run as well, going into last season. I would like to say Villa to win 2-1, especially with Brighton losing midweek. Maybe they lose a bit of steam. They also lost to AK Athens. Maybe the wheels could fall off at the right time and we can get a result today. I could just be feeling very hopeful, but yeah. It's a tough one. I think Matoma will always cause problems. Ferguson is showing a lot of promise at a young age. I still think he's very young though. It is a new background setup. Yeah, I am officially at university now. So this is my university like dormitory. Well, but no, apartment, flat, whatever you want to call it. Student halls. There you go. Obviously, all summer I came back home. I had my proper setup, and I've just kind of had to move it here. So I've got like no background stuff yet. Because I had to put all the, well, to be fair, I was putting some of this together today because I was putting my light up as well. I've had to get a I'll use like a ring light at home, and while I'm here, obviously I can't use it, so I've had to get like a very small like key light to put above my monitor, which thankfully I've done. It is third v sixth today. Brighton in third place could go joint top of the table. I mean, City would have a game in hand, but it'd be very impressive to say that. And Aston Villa are 2 points below the top four, but we could enter it today with 3 points, which would be massive. I want to say we win today. I really do. I really want to say we win this. And I'm going to put my heart on the line and say 2-1 Aston Villa. I think, yeah. We've not been great recently, I'm going to say this. I wasn't massively convinced with the Chelsea game. I thought we rode our luck at times. Probably deserved the point, maybe, but I don't think we deserved all three. In Poland, we were second best for the whole game. And against Everton, we were second best from the moment they scored. So, yeah. I'm not moved recently. I think things could improve. Those games have been rough. If I look further back, that was obviously we started the season with a 5-1 defeat, which I think rattled us a little bit. We made a recovery. Trying to put things into perspective while I look at this. Yeah, the Hibs game, I mean, the Hibs aren't great. We beat Burnley away with Olsen in goal, so I'll take any positive with that. We get battered by Liverpool, but then Liverpool have won, or I think they're unbeaten anyway, but they've won all but one of their games. Palace, we were terrible for 80 minutes, and then, well, okay, not terrible. We weren't great for 80 minutes, and we make like a crazy comeback towards the end and win the game. So yeah, the last 4 games have not been convincing, I think is what I'm trying to say. 2 wins, 2 losses, and I think both those wins very easily could have been, something else. That Chelsea game, I think up until the red card was incredibly even, scarily so, and I think, I think it's a little bit concerning. Palace game, like I said, we were probably the better side against Crystal Palace, but we didn't take our chances until very late, and it was a bit nervy. It was a little bit nervy at the back. Anyway, guys, let me know what your predictions are in the comments. I would be very much appreciative of that. If Brighton were to score or win today, I think it would be through Matoma. 100%. I am. There's no doubt in my mind, basically, that it wouldn't be through Matoma. I think he will cause a lot of problems for Aston Villa today. Even if we win the game, I think Matoma down the wing, I've seen it, time and time again against any opposition. It doesn't seem to affect him. He seems to play insanely well. So that is my concern. Basically, they've pretty much matched us, entirely for formation. You could argue Welbeck's less of a shadow and more of an attacking midfielder, but they've definitely gone for a similar shape to Aston Villa. A little bit like us you can tell one side there's pace, one side there's precision. Matoma for the dribbling and running, and then the other side, Veltman's there. Not Veltman, Sonny Marsh is there for, I'm guessing, the passing. Yeah. I like the system Brighton use. They're not scared to play anyone, and hopefully this will be an exciting game. Players are on the pitch. I'm going to get my headset on. Brighton versus Aston Villa. The 7th Premier League game of the season is about to be underway, guys. Haven't already, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you're having any internet issues on this stream, do let me know, because they're most likely going to be mine. I've been having some dodgy internet recently, so yeah, if the stream isn't great, do tell me and it will be sorted. Well, hopefully. Andy Madley's a ref. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think he's amazing, is what I will say. Andy Madley is, I think, very inconsistent, but we'll see. We will see. I will be on a small delay because I'm watching it here. I'm going to see how much of a delay. I will check that, actually. We have kicked off. We're underway. I'm about... Oh, to be fair, not that bad. It was about as bad as it was if I watch it at home. So, Lewis Dunk for Brighton. Brighton in their fully blue kit. Aston Villa in the claret and blue, obviously. Villa get a free kick on halfway line. 20 seconds gone. A few empty seats for Aston Villa. I'm guessing it's because people are still trying to get in the ground, but considering Villa Park is incredibly difficult to get tickets for these days, I find that very interesting. Digne for Villa. That looked like it might have gone out of play. Zaniolo gets a throw in on the halfway line. I want to start strong. I think if we give Brighton, early chances, early possession, I think this could go very sour very quickly. We don't want them to dictate the game. Brighton love to do that. I remember Brighton playing Man United recently, and 20 minutes into the game, it was very even, but Man United they had a different system. They played with a diamond for the first time. Brighton struggled with that for a little bit. They made a change, and then they completely took over the game. And I'm worried something like that will happen. Maybe they expect us to play a certain way. They've probably done their research, and they love to play with like 60-65% of the ball, and I think we would struggle. I remember when we last played Brighton, they had an absolute hatful of chances, and they missed loads. We caught them offside on a number of occasions, but they missed some big chances in that game. Steal for Brighton, good press from Villa. Steal to Dunk, and Dunk's touch is abysmal, and Villa get a throw in. The press working early on. Diaby in the cash. Konsa. Lovely ball to McGinn. McGinn scoops it long for Zaniolo, and it's going to be caught by Steele. Already tried to be a little bit direct, but that's not too bad. I don't mind it. I think as long as it doesn't... As being direct, as long as it's not your main tactic, I think it's fine. I think it's okay. But some teams make it like their number one, their plan A, and I don't think it should ever be that. You don't want to be Burnley. You don't want to be, like the typical Deutsch Burnley, or like a Tony Pulis West Brom. You don't want to be like that. You have to play very structured as well, and very defensive to do that. I think it's just very dull football. Are you doing Aston Villa shorts? What's good, mate? What is good? Yeah, so I think 2-1 Aston Villa today, basically. I think I said this earlier. I don't think we're going to get a clean sheet. I don't think either team are going to get a clean sheet today. I think the attacks are too good, and both teams play... they play very ballsy, don't they? No fear, I think is what they say. Unai Emery will play a high line against anyone. He'd play a high line against Man City. And Brighton seem to, they commit bodies. They commit to the press. Even if they know if this doesn't work out, they'll be in trouble. They commit. It's all about everyone working as like, part of the team, as like a cog, I guess. And it works really well. That's why I love Brighton. To be fair, I love the way they are. I will be surprised if you don't lose. I think we are good at home though, Harry. That's my only... I don't know. That's my only a bit of copium I'm holding on to. We are good at home. Like I said, we won 8 in a row at home, including a game against Brighton. We also beat Spurs in that run. We beat a few teams actually. AJ, I'm not sure what you will say, but I like the Villa kit. When we play with it, it looks so dark, and you can. Well, that's a problem apparently in the women's game. I woke up like an hour ago. I just haven't spoke, so my voice is still in like sleep mode. I had a shower about an hour ago, and I was watching YouTube, but just haven't talked. My stream is lagging. Is it? Guys, is my stream lagging? Obviously, other than Harry has told me. You have to let me know. I haven't dropped any frames. Seemingly. I don't. Well, if there's any lag, I've not seen it myself. Is what I'm trying to say. The upload seems to be fine. It's just the download. Yeah, stream's fine. Yeah, the stream is fine. The upload's not the problem. It's just the download speed at this university has been very inconsistent, which is causing problems in games that I'm playing, which is not nice. So I might have to report basically. Oh, chance of Brighton. Big save, Martinez. It was a lovely ball across, and I nearly missed that because I was talking to Harry. It's a really slick ball across to Estepinian. He got in behind the back line. John McGinn behind Matty. I don't know what Cash is doing there, to be honest. Cash is definitely not in his position. John McGinn having to cover, and McGinn can't get back in time. Estepinian's shot is straight at Martinez, thankfully. But, bloody hell. It's an easy ball, really, and, well, there seems to be very little communication in the back line there. Because John McGinn having to try and cover, play almost like another right back. He was behind Cash. Shocking, really. Thankfully, McGinn got tight to Estepinian, so his shot wasn't amazing, and it was straight down the throat. It was good defending from McGinn, really. Yes, apparently Castore, that there's going to be a kit termination or something like that. We've got them for like a couple of years as a manufacturer, and obviously it's now going like viral that these kits are getting drenched within like minutes, and the women don't want to play in it because they're worried about what will show, and I get that. It does make sense. I think some people think some wardrobe malfunctions will happen. They do wear, so that I think what people are trying to get at is not a lot to the imagination will be left after the kits get really tight to the skin. But they do wear bras, right? I think people forget that nothing will show. It'll just be again the same thing. I think people are just making jokes about it. Kathy, we're playing okay. It's early on. I think both sides are just trying to just settle into the game a little bit. Not really a lot has happened. Brighton have had the only chance of the game with a clip pass over Matty Cash and into Estepinian, but his shot wasn't great and it was easily saved. Other than that, it's been very much in the midfield. Yeah, I think either side are just, like I said, just trying to find their feet. Not terrible so far, but we've got to watch out for these intricate passing, because this clip pass to Estepinian was very short, but it beat Cash. He was out of position. John McGinn having to cover to drop behind him, put pressure on. He couldn't get to Estepinian in time, but he did enough to put him off. And his shot was straight at Martinez. If McGinn wasn't there, that's probably 1-0 to Brighton. That's what I'm going to say. Steal for Brighton, goes long, diagonal. Good ball out to Estepinian. He's quite high up, but he has lost the ball to McGinn. And Brighton get a throw in as the ball ricocheted to Mitoma. And Villa just didn't get a little bit of luck there. I think with that tackle from McGinn, I think we're a bit unlucky that's just gone straight to another Brighton player. Webster into Danny Welbeck. And a free kick to Brighton has been given with a foul from Kamara. Kamara played brilliantly, by the way, recently. I thought, the start of the season, he wasn't great. Against Liverpool, I thought he was abysmal. Newcastle, when he played, I didn't think he was that great. He played against Chelsea, thought he was man of the match. He was absolutely everywhere in midfield. And who else did we play? It was Everton in the cup. Scored the goal. Thought he did okay. I think we've seen, Kamara back to his almost best, really. Lovely tackle from Pau Torres. Now Zaniolo comes away with the ball. Zaniolo, good tackle though, to be fair, from Veltman. He's done very well there. He's a fullback with number 34. I don't know why. I might have to look that up actually, because he's always been number 34. Digne to take the throw for Aston Villa. 10 minutes gone. It is still goalless. We're the only game other than Southampton versus Leeds that is currently playing, which I might give you guys updates for as we go along. Both of those two teams very hard to predict, really, because Southampton started the season very well and then have recently lost to Middlesbrough. Lost 5 games in a row. Diaby's shot is deflected away. Bloody hell. That was a vicious shot from distance from Diaby. Deflected away from danger for Brighton. Martinez quite far out his goal here. Into Pau Torres. Not incredibly convincing from Torres. He tries to dribble past Welbeck, but then he plays it to Martinez instead. Martinez back to Torres. Rides another challenge. We're getting a little bit lucky. He gives the ball away to Pau, and then they slice it straight back to us. Considering both of these teams got into Europe last year, if you take that clip and put it out of context, it doesn't look great. Torres nearly giving the ball away twice, and then does give it away, and only for Lewis Dunk to completely hack it out of play. That looked like a championship moment, I can't lie. Very bizarre. Zaniolo for Aston Villa. I thought he was going to win a throw-in, but it was kept in play actually by Diaby. Luiz. The ball's eventually played back to Pau Torres. Can he pick a better pass this time? Because his last couple have not been great. There we go, into Kamara. The press from Brighton is very aggressive. I said they'd do this. They're not scared of playing anyone. Brighton play this way when they play Man City. It's just, no fear. I love it. Cash for Villa, going long, looking for Diaby. He's cut out by Dunk. Villa get a throw in further down the pitch. Cash takes it quickly. McGinn back to him. Kamara, and we go backwards, which is not amazing, I don't think. We kind of play into their hands a little bit. If we keep getting forced backwards, we get closed in a corner, which is what they want. Cancer for Villa. Does a dribble. That's actually really nice. He's dribbled the ball a long way. Good ball into Diaby. Diaby might have a chance for Aston Villa. Diaby in the box. Diaby goes central. He's done so much there. He's just completely overcooked it. We still got the ball. Luiz into McGinn, but the chance is almost gone and it's headed away. Oh my goodness me. Diaby massively overcooked that. He should have just kept that. He should have just kept that simple. Diaby trying to cut central. Should have just gone into space because there was loads of it, and he goes and dribbles into his man. Such a waste. Such a waste. Are you doing the Villa player? And yeah, Diaby, he's very quick, but that was wasteful there from Moussa Diaby. Cash has lost the ball. Kamara, thankfully there to recycle. Diaby had acres to run into, but then he tries to go central looking for more of a direct shot. Just go across goal. I know he's left-footed and he'd be on his weaker foot. But sometimes you got to do that. I'm sorry, but I think the decision-making there was poor. Kamara into Diaby. It's been even so far. Brighton have had the best chance with Estepinian as a ball was played over the shoulder of Cash. He was in no man's land. McGinn, lovely ball to Cash in the box. Cash cross. Watkins. Yes! Villa lead. Ollie Watkins has scored. Come on. Ollie Watkins makes it 1-0. Brilliant ball. Brilliant goal. Aston Villa lead. Come on. Really nice cross. Aston Villa break the deadlock here. It has been cooking recently. Only about a minute ago, Diaby ran into trouble when he should have really got an opportunity, really. And to be fair, we keep up the tempo. A lovely ball from McGinn to Cash. Matty Cash's low ball to the back stick is brilliant. Ollie Watkins sliding in. Well, not even sliding in. Didn't even need to. It was Watkins with a tap in. 1-0 Aston Villa. Lovely goal. Absolutely lovely goal. Fantastic. I did celebrate in lowercase because I'm in shared accommodation, so I think that took over. I did celebrate in lowercase. I don't often do that, to be fair. I don't give a fuck when I'm at home, seemingly. Villa Dooley 1-0. I think Brighton, who started this game, the better team. After the chance of Estepinian, they definitely didn't create anything after that. And Villa have been slowly cooking all this time. But a cash assist, I don't know if I put him in my FPL. He's in my team. I don't know if he's on the bench. I might have took him out because I didn't think we'd get a clean sheet today. It was a very well worked goal, but John McGinn created it, 100%. Cash will get the credit with the cross, but that pass from McGinn to him, I think, completely creates that goal. It's a brilliant ball from McGinn. Absolutely brilliant goal. I give thumbs up because Villa scored. Aston Villa apparently have won every game this season after we've took the lead. Accordingly. I mean, it's only 3. But every game we've took a 1-0 lead, we've hung on. How you doing, Moss? What's good? What is good, mate? Free kick to Brighton. Quarter of an hour gone. I love the fact, by the way, Harry comes in and says, oh, hang on. What did he say? I'll be surprised if you don't lose. From that moment on, Villa have been the better team. That's not even trolling. We've actually been the better team since that moment. Didn't even realise the game was on. It's 1-0. Oh, chance for Brighton. Sonny Marsh on his own. Cutting back in. Oh, yeah. I think he's overcooked that. And then Matoma's pass is terrible. I think he should have gone for it, really. He tried to close down an angle, and then he tried to overcook it. 3 players in front of him. He could have gone for goal, and then he tried to work an angle, play a pass, and neither of it worked. Villa on the other end with Zaniolo, but a good tackle from Veltman, and then Zaniolo fouls him. Do you know that Villa have won every game? They've outscored their... Oh, crazy stat. I think if I missaid it earlier, it was every time Aston Villa have took the lead, we've hung on and won. So there's been games where obviously teams do bottle, but apparently when we've actually gone into the lead in a league game, we've hung on and won, which is kind of impressive if you think about that. I know we were only this is the 7th game in, but I think that's great. McGinn, we've won the ball high. Watkins with Diaby in the box. Watkins twists one way, goes the other. Good block from Veltman again. Watkins gets it back again, goes for goal! About a foot wide. About a foot wide. Oh my God, Villa are cooking. The cooking is happening. Ollie Watkins bends it, and maybe 2 feet wide. Yeah, I'm at university. That's why I'm not in my normal room. I mentioned it briefly at the very start of the stream, but obviously more people are here now. Yeah, I'm officially fully at uni now, so this is the setup. Jason Steele for Brighton. Still goes short. 11. I need to check FPL actually. Did I have cash? Am I going to be in tears? I think I was a pussy and I took him out. I think I was a pussy. Am I a pussy? And if no, he's playing. Oh my god, he's actually playing. I might have fielded injured players apparently. Did I not check this? I took out Brighton players. Actually, I was the opposite of a pussy. I got Cash and Watkins. I thought I did the opposite. I've took out all my Brighton players apparently. Dunk for Brighton. The Villa fans in fine tune. Not often I've said that this season. I think the Villa crowd has been a bit flat from what I can hear, but it's been very good today. This probably will be for the year yet. There will be moments where I go back home. So I think over December, there's like a month where we have off. And I'll probably be back for that. So my setup will be back home for like a couple games during the year. Yeah. So December and a bit in January, I'll probably be back here. Back home. Is Lewis Dunk for Brighton? Into Matoma. He's barely had the ball, Matoma. Mitoma cutting inside against Cash. Can I just say, right? Sky Glass is so shit, and I'm going to go on a little rant here. I have Sky Glass at home, and I knew straight away there was going to be some latency issues because it's no cable, like no satellite cable. It's just internet, and I thought, okay, fair enough. Games will be a little bit behind, right? I have like I think a 30-second delay in my room with like the Sky Puck, which whatever. It's a bit annoying. Here, it's about the same. Bear in mind, this is just instant. This is just me downloading Sky Go on my PC, and it's the same latency that I've been getting at home. What the fuck is that about? I might as well just do this. I don't lose anything. It's so stupid. Mitoma. I'm going to test it actually fully at home. See what's quicker. Mitoma into Estepinian. Oh, guys, you can click the link tree. I've got all my links there. I wanted to create a link tree so people can follow all my stuff there. Oh, it's a bad pass. Diaby into Watkins. Watkins is in. Ollie Watkins has Diaby in the middle. Watkins might go alone. Yes! Watkins 2-0. Oh, my God. Aston Villa are on fire. We are on fire. Oh, my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Ollie Watkins makes it 2-0. Watkins is cooking. Villa are cooking. Oh my goodness me. Watkins has 2. He is back. Loads of Villa fans were calling out Ollie Watkins before the Chelsea game. Loads of Villa fans were calling him out. Scores against Chelsea in a 1-0 win. And then scores twice in 20 minutes against Brighton. What's a goal? He's done brilliantly. Terrible pass in midfield. Diaby with a lovely first touch ball to Ollie Watkins. Watkins cuts inside, past Veltman and Dunk. Shoots at the near post. I think Steele should save that. I'm going to say that. It's beaten Jason Steele at his near post, and you can't really be beaten there. Yeah, I think that's shit from Steele. I think it's terrible. 2-0 Aston Villa. And yeah, from a Brighton perspective, that's shite. That is abysmal. We opened up Watkins. The guy. He's now awake. Watkins is awake. I'm cooking. Diaby and Watkins are in my FPL and cash. Oh, wait, this might be Chet. Is this going to be Chet? This could be denied, apparently. It's going to be checked by VAR. Cringe. Oh, don't. We're cooking. Given! Come on! It is given. Villa lead 2-0. We broke Brighton. Oh, you know what? They have a shout, Zaniolo is kind of in the way. I can't even speak today. My brain is just not there. I want to know what you guys think. Does Zaniolo interfere with play? He's standing in front of Steele in an offside position, and Steele gets beaten at his near post. Does Zaniolo interfere with his view? I think there's the debate for it. Chance with Villa again with Diaby. Diaby with McGinn in the box. Oh! Diaby nearly scores again. Oh my goodness me. Steele with a great save. Diaby drills it across and Steele saves it with his left foot. Villa are flying. Villa are absolutely flying. Nearly 3-0 in 23 minutes. Does he not interfere with play, Asa? He stands in front of Steele. He wasn't near... Wait, what? He was in front of him. He was a little bit in front of him. You're telling me there's questions about this? Well, I want another look at that because the angle they gave me was shit. It looked like he was in front of Steele. I was trying to give Steele a reason to concede at his near post because he should never do that. Kepa levels of slow... Yeah, he should never concede at the near post. The ball was struck very slowly at the near post. See, Villa are the most bipolar team. We get bummed in Europe by a Polish team. scrape a win against Chelsea in a 50-50 game. Our second team gets bombed by Everton, and then this happens. then this. I don't know Villa anymore. This club is weird. I can't predict Villa anymore. I don't understand. Brighton are insane this season, and this could have been This could have been game over already. Diaby should have made it 3-0. Well, maybe not should have, but we are cooking. We are cooking. Cash into Konsa. Konsa back to Martinez. Emmy hammers it long. Good header away by Webster, but Luiz has got this vert. And then what is he doing, Luiz? Trying to dribble into Marsh, but there's no foul either way. Watkins, edge of the box, now in the box. Digne, back to Watkins. Diaby short. Diaby! Oh, big save. Diaby again. Oh, yes! It's 3-0. It's an own goal. Oh, my God. It's an own goal. It's 3-0 to Aston Villa. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. Estepinian has bundled the ball in the back of his own net. Diaby's shot was going wide. It's hit Estepinian and gone in. Oh my goodness me. That's amazing. That is amazing. It's 3-0 to Aston Villa in 25 minutes. What is going on? What is going on? Oh, it's being checked. Oh, here we go. Watkins into Digne, back to Watkins, squares it to Diaby. His shot was saved, but it was just beaten straight back at him. So he gets another bite of the cherry. His shot is going well wide, and it hits Estepinian and goes in. That's embarrassing. Brighton are getting cooked. I said, I like the... Oh, here we go. What are they checking now? I think this is going to be ruled out, you know. No, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. It's given. 3-0 Villa. I think this is game over. It's already game over. Brighton fans could just go home already. I can't... Yeah, this is mad. This is world class from Aston Villa. My FPL is cooking. Villa are cooking. See, my mentality is great. I put all my Villa players in. I took all my Brighton players out, and my Villa players are cooking. Cash is on 4, Diaby on 4, Watkins on 9. I am absolutely cooking. This is amazing. I should have made Watkins the captain. Brighton are doing an early relegation charge. So not only Watkins has been unlocked by Chelsea, right? 2 goals and an assist, by the way. There's 3 goal contributions in 25 minutes for Watkins. I think Chelsea have broken. They have broken Brighton. What is going on? Or maybe AEK Athens have. Oh my God. Brighton actually should have scored while I was laughing at them. Marsh has had a free header at the near post and put it over. Oh my goodness me. Chelsea have actually broken Brighton. Oh, it actually should be 3-1. Oh my God. Veltman with a brilliant header in the box. And Sonny Marsh in front of goals put it over. That's crazy. That's actually insane. I also check FPLC, Estepinian, Mateo, Ferguson. Yeah, I've put them on the bench. I've also benched a 1 year. I probably should have brought him in, actually. I've got Watkins and Haaland up front with a 1 year on the bench. I've got subs on, so I think Estepinian might actually be dragged in because I forgot to make a change. Welbeck was offside and it was saved. Yeah, it's 3-0. It's 3-0 to Villa are cooking. Yeah, Brighton just can't deal with Villa on the break. Basically, Brighton, this is Brighton's game plan. Oh, Ollie Watkins scored 2 and Estepinian own goal. It was a Diaby shot that was deflected in. Yeah, so Villa We took a while, but we started to cook. We started to play a bit more direct, and Brighton just couldn't deal with it. Every time we got the ball down the wings, Brighton shat themselves. Veltman and Estepinian, disaster class. They just don't know how to deal with Diaby. They literally do not know how to deal with Diaby. Oh, that's never a foul as well. John McGinn has been apparently fouled. He's just ran into him. That's a shocking decision. McGinn has just earned a free kick for Villa there. I'm gonna watch this again. He just runs. Oh no, he does get blocked actually. No, fair enough. Yeah, Caicedo's clever there. He does shoulder him a little bit. I guess. He puts his arm out. I thought he was trying to win that. Lost the 14th and forgot how to act. So, I mean, even before we scored, Diaby had a big chance and he squandered it. And I thought, we miss chances like that, we're going to get screwed today. Ball from McGinn into Cash, low ball from Cash into Watkins in front of goal. A tap in really for Watkins to make it 1-0. Villa hit them on the break not long after that to make it 2. Watkins cut inside, shot at the near post. And then the third goal was another counter-attack given away by Dunk. Diaby into Watkins. Watkins back into Diaby, whose shot was going wide and it hit Estepinian and went in. So, I was shooting myself all morning thinking we're going to lose. Villa, I don't like to predict things with Villa anymore because the weirdest shit happens. We could win this game 5-0 and then lose our next 2. That's the Aston Villa way. The Sherby actually having nightmares because we beat them. Free kick for Aston Villa. McGinn is going to strike this, I think. Oh, no, it's a dummy. Oh, Louise into Diaby. Oh, yeah, there's a foul the other way. Diaby's basically booted the keeper it. Well, there's going to be a penalty check on Diaby, but I don't think this is going to be given. Oh, he does get clattered a little bit. Does Steele win the ball? Does Steele get the ball? I want to know. I would personally say that's a coming together. Yeah, it's not been given. It was actually... the referee on the on-field decision was a foul the other way. I don't think it's a foul in general. I think it's a coming together. That should be a booking for Digne as well. Yep, it is. He's pulled down his man. Free kick to Brighton on halfway line. Villa playing like City, Brighton playing like Chelsea. We've just been very clinical. That's what it's come down to. Oh, shit. Nearly knocked my phone on the floor. I think Aston Villa have... What I was saying before the stream is really ironic because I was saying Brighton have probably studied Villa and a bit like Everton in midweek. Everton with a really high press affected Villa's second string team. Got under our skin and created loads of chances, and Villa were pretty shit in that game. And then today, I thought Brighton would do a very similar thing, but we've kind of used an Uno reverse card. I think we expected them to come on us, and Brighton love to. I've even said this at 0-0. Brighton love to overcommit players as part of their structure, and if you get around it, they are exposed, and we've exposed them on multiple occasions. I think Brighton have been pulled to pieces, basically using their tactics against them. That's what this feels like. I think Unai Emery knows how they play. I think we've used the fact that they are fearless against them, really. I will not look at it just yet. I refuse. I refuse. I don't look at the table till 10 games in. I do this every year. I don't bother. The table means nothing until you're 10 games in. Then you kind of can tell. Martinez has just sent Ferguson. And played a lovely ball to Watkins. He's on his own a little bit and he wins a throw in. Watkins will leave it for Digne. Here's Luis. I wouldn't go that far. The game has slowed down since the third goal. We don't see, if you win in 3-0, you can slow the tempo. We've got loads of games to play, right? Honestly, I don't care if we stop attacking and we just seal this out. That's a foul. Villa have a free kick with Matoma clipping Kamara. Matoma has been kept very quiet so far. To be fair, Brighton's attack has been. It's just nice to see a clinical Villa team. I ain't seen a clinical Villa side in a very long time. Concert goes back to Martinez. Martinez and the press from Brighton. Villa still have the ball at the back with Concert. Concert into Watkins, into Cash. Cash going long for Ollie Watkins. He's got it. That's good defending for Brighton. Veltman hacks it away. Cash throwing. 34 gone, still 3-0 to Villa. Cash into Diaby. His cross is terrible. That's an awful cross. He has sliced that into Rosette. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's played very well so far today, so he's allowed that. Brighton 3-0 down, a 57% of the ball. Villa pressing Brighton now. I thought that went out of play and Cash was screaming for it. Villa still keep it with McGinn. McGinn into Watkins and his pass was poor. Brighton barely get away with the ball with Estepinian, but it's won back by Pau Torres, very high up for Aston Villa. Luiz into Watkins in the box, 2 men on him. Has to flick it out wide to Digne into Zaniolo. Bit of pinball there with Danny Welbeck. Digne gets the cross in. Estepinian hacks it away. Luiz takes off his chest. Wins a foul there, surely. He does. Free kick Aston Villa, edge of the box. Really good from Luiz. He knew what he was doing there. He knew what he was doing. His star boy did a masterclass against him midweek. He hasn't recovered. I don't know if you were in chat when I said this, Harry, but your tray is mad. You say, I can't see Villa not losing today. And the moment you say that, Villa started cooking. Literally. At that point, Brighton had the best chance in the game. And we were looking a bit shaky. The moment you say that, Villa start cooking. It's crazy. This guy's jinx is mad. You can't write it. It's mad. Free kick Villa in a very dangerous spot. Please. Yeah, the kits are looking drenched already. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem with the kits, man. I can see why the manufacturing contract has been terminated. Could be a Digne free kick. Could be a Luiz one. It's going to be Digne. It's hit the wall. It's not a great one, really. And then Luiz goes for it and puts it over. Digne's shot just hits the shoulder of Dunk. So not Dunk, it hits the shoulder of Webster, even. And the rebound was blasted over by Veltman. I should have done a predictions video because it would have been popping off on TikTok right now. That's my mistake. Whenever there's an emphatic score, the For You page loves to push it because people interact. And I was gonna do a preview video and I kind of didn't have enough time, so I forgot about it. The kits aren't amazing. I wonder if it's going to be made in a different way. I wonder if we're going to see like a different kit halfway through the season. I wonder if the material is just going to be different. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Just change the material on the kit. Oh, Steele nearly gives the ball away there. Bloody hell. Welbeck losing the ball to Kamara. Then he chops down Kamara. That should be a booking for Danny Welbeck. It is. Welbeck is yellow carded for his foul. That's a very striker's tackle, if I've ever seen one. Welbeck's barely had a kick, so he decided to kick Kamara. Okay. Villa to make 4, and I said Villa 3 and Brighton 0. Well, fair enough, man. Fair enough. What are your lottery numbers? Torres and Luiz on this. Luiz takes this kick across to Cash. It's well over hit. Well over hit. And it'll be a goal kick to Brighton. It's probably the best first half of the season for Aston Villa. even if you go as far as say last season as well, it's definitely up there. I think this is incredible. Absolutely emphatic from Villa. I think the scoreline, it actually truly represents the game. I think we've been all over Brighton. I think this game feels already like it's game over. Estepinian, that's a better ball though. Mitoma for Brighton, barely done anything today. Mitoma into Estepinian, back out to Mitoma, and there's a foul actually Villa's way. There's a shove on Cash for no reason. Oh dear, Brighton. Oh dear. I'm gonna have a quick look on Villa's Twitter because this is crazy. This is actually insane. I've got to see the reaction. Running down the wing, Musa. Emery owns De Zerbi. Oh man, that's amazing. And now Watkins in the box for Villa. I look up. He digs across. It's not a bad idea. Diaby gets it back. Diaby hooks across in towards the far post. Header away by Veltman. I mean, that would be funny. I think that's what I would say about that. It'd be funny. Yeah, Diaby though. Diaby and Watkins have been cooking. Now Diaby, chance again. In the box again. Diaby cuts on his left. He does momentarily get tackled, gets it back. His pass is intercepted though. But Villa are absolutely cooking Brighton. At the top comment on Brighton's Twitter is a Chelsea fan saying, "We broke yous." And it's another Chelsea fan saying, "I'm loving it. Smoke that L pack Seagulls." It's a picture of Jackson. Missing someone is a picture of Sanchez, the goalkeeper. Oh god, it's just full of Brighton's Twitter. Brighton's Twitter is full of Chelsea fans. Someone's just came up with a banter name for Estupinan. It's just a stupid man. That's a great name. A stupid man. That's an elite level name. I'm gonna remember that. Mitoma. Oh, that's a terrible ball. Mitoma try to link it well, but yeah, Brighton have been rattled. Brighton have been absolutely rattled. Another Chelsea fan saying no Caicedo, no Colwell. Finnish club. Relegate Brighton. Why are loads of Chelsea fans here? Chelsea fans are fucking everywhere in all the Brighton comments. Brighton's only tweets have been about Aston Villa goals. I love this. Another one. I haven't been the same since Chelsea owned you. Oh, that's funny. Brighton are actually rent free. I can't lie. Oh, my jinx is crazy as well. I've been saying this whole stream at the start of today. Oh, I love the way Brighton play. I love the system they have. I love the players they have. I think it's great. And then they go and get thumped. Thoughts on Zaniolo? I think he's very good. I think Zaniolo is very good for Aston Villa. And now a foul's been given for Zaniolo and Veltman, which is a joke. Veltman's basically dived to get that foul. That's ridiculous from Veltman. I can't believe he got away with that. Zaniolo, I like his physicality. I think he puts himself about, which is nice. Deserved a goal against Chelsea for that volley. That was brilliantly saved by Sanchez. I think he provides a bit of something different for the team, for Aston Villa. There's a lot of similar players at this team. And Zaniolo offers a bit more. Really gets stuck in. He doesn't get intimidated by defenders. He's quite big, basically. Throws himself around. Got a vicious shot on him. I think could provide a lot of goals for Aston Villa this season. I don't know about Bailey leaving. I think Bailey. We need squad depth if we're going to push for Europe. So I'd keep Bailey for now. We've got to be looking at trying to keep some of the core players. Like, if you want to let go of Chambers, that's fine. You want to let go of, even I'd even go as far as say you want to let go of Digne. I wouldn't be too upset. Digne, I don't think suits the way we play as much as I don't want to kick someone for no reason, but I think Digne struggles a little bit with the high line, and his defensive issues come out sometimes. I feel Aston Villa and Brighton are like siblings. So we're together last year in the table, and we both got Euro, and we're now both top 4. Yeah, I get that. I think, yeah, kind of. Estepinian with a heavy touch. Konsa hacks it away. Cash goes down, and an offside is eventually given on Matoma. But Cash was looking for a foul, it wasn't given. I think for the answer though that you want for Zaniolo, I think we should, if we're going to make the decision to buy him permanently, we need more time, because we've not seen a lot of Zaniolo. I think he's good so far, but we need to see more of him, is what I will say. And when we see more of him, I think that'll be fine. I think we might look to buy him, but yeah. You don't want to buy a player off a purple patch. Too many teams have done that, you know? Maybe Zaniolo's playing well now, and maybe he'll struggle in the Premier League in like 3 months' time. If you're going to decide to buy him, I think Villa will probably decide at the end of the season. We've got him for a loan for the year. So I would look at it and reassess in like April, May, and then decide. Just let Digne go, you replace him with... I would replace him with Rico Henry of Brentford. He's quick. He plays in a back 5. So he plays in a high line anyway. Oh, hello, Judge. Fuck's sake. You did say you'd say it. Fair enough. To be fair, this Villa cook right now, I can't lie. I think everyone should edge this. This is amazing. Villa have been amazing today. I'd let Digne go for like maybe 20 mil, what we paid for him. We'd probably get maybe 10 mil for him. Oh, commentator's gassing Konsa. Watkins rides a foul. Watkins in the box. Diaby. Good block from Dunk. And Zaniolo's shot is deflected away. Digne hooks it back in. McGinn is there. McGinn might go for goal himself. It's blocked off the chest. Dunk with a... you can't write this. Lewis Dunk dives like a goalkeeper and saves it with his chest. That's brilliant. I've never seen that. Dunk's basically Brighton's second goalkeeper. He literally dives like a keeper and the ball hits his chest. That's brilliant. Rico Henry, left back. Or, I mean, Chelsea. Brighton wouldn't sell him, but Estepinian isn't bad as a fullback. Oh, Luiz has kept this in play. Brighton thought that was going to go out. Luiz into Zaniolo. And Zaniolo's shot is saved straight at Steele. It was an awkward shot, actually, for Zaniolo. He did very well to keep that on target. Force keeper into making a save. 4 minutes added time shown. It is still 3-0 to Aston Villa. Here's Mitoma out wide. Brighton passing left to right. Is Gilmour into Estepinian, out wide to Mitoma once more. Mitoma might shape to shoot. He bends it towards the far post and puts it well wide. That's a very speculative effort from Mitoma, really. That's just desperation. That's a hit and hope from Mitoma, and it's not gone anywhere near the goal, really. Brentford would let him go. They'd want money. I think they'd want like 25, 30 mil. I think it would be worth it though. There's a few left backs to look at. I just don't think you need the right man. You need the right man basically, and some players are just not cut out for it. Not even the really good fullbacks. You need to play a certain way in a high line. I think some would struggle. Players stopped. There seems to be a head injury for Brighton. Yeah, it was Veltman and Zaniolo. What a first... Oh, no, exactly, Jerome Villa. Incredible first half. Guys, if you haven't already, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. There are currently 14 likes to the video, so we can push it to 20. That'd be amazing. I think you guys have been incredible. Just as incredible as this game. I think it's been an amazing game so far. Easily Villa's best half of any game of football this season. Even that, by the way, beats the Everton game where we beat them 4-0, which I didn't think was going to be top for a long time. Veltman's getting some treatment on his eye. I think he's got a little cut above his eye. Yeah, slightly above his eyebrow. He's got a little cut. Good win to bounce back from the cup game. Yeah, I mean, we've not won it yet, but I would be very disappointed if we bottled a 3-goal lead. Yeah, the trains are not great, are they, right now? That's half time. Villa are cooking. Villa are well and truly flying. I think this has been probably Villa's easiest game so far. I can't believe I'm saying this. I think Brighton have struggled. I really do. I think Brighton have struggled every time we're on the attack. Brighton don't really know what to do. I think we've had a lot of chances. Brighton are one of those teams that specialise in, pressing and counter-attack and possession. And they play without fear. And I think that's gone against them today. I said this earlier. But I do think it's very true. I think we knew how they were going to play today. And I think we used it against them. The chances we created were when their players were exposed, out of position, pushed forward, overcommitted. I think we've absolutely, slapped them up, really. That's just my opinion. Again, Oliver Young, Don Emery, he's the GOAT, mate. He's the GOAT. He absolutely owns De Sherby. I'm going to look on Twitter. Let me know what you guys think of the game so far. I mean, I think we all have the same opinion, but yeah. What I would say is I'd make changes now and try and rest up some of the players. I know people will say this is negative, but I'd take off Watkins, get him fit, because we've got a lot of games to play in a short period of time. So I would take off players early. Let's look at the schedule, right? Europe is horrible because we have to play so many games. I like being in Europe, but I also forgot how bad it is because the fixtures are congested. Yeah, we play Zrinski on the 5th, Wolves on the 8th. And thankfully we do have an international break after Wolves, which is nice. And then we got West Ham, AZ Alkmaar and Luton in the space of a week. Luton Town at home. Oh, we could be cooking. Villa could actually be cooking. Villa West Ham is on TV as well as Villa versus Zrinski. So you guys can watch it with me on this channel. Villa at home to Zrinski. We should cook. We should heavily win that game. If we don't beat Zrinski, I give up. I just well and truly give up. There is no hope. I hope Sporting draw or lose today, but it probably won't happen. What subs do they make for the second half? Yeah, like I said, I'll probably leave it to about 60th minute, but I would see some changes coming. I wouldn't rotate fully for Luton. I don't want to be Luton's first win of the season. That's what I'd be worried about. I wouldn't put Chambers at the back, is what I'm trying to say. Chambers would get cooked. But we got a lot of players, right? I think we could bring on Traore, Tielemans, Ramsey, Duran. Those would be changes I'd make around the 60th minute. That's what I'd do. Watkins is back. He seems to have got over his anxiety in front of goal, seemingly. He plays 5 games, doesn't score. Villa fans want Duran to start. Watkins plays against Chelsea, gives us the only goal, and then plays today and scores twice in 20 minutes. Brighton's Twitter, let's have a look. Joe Sayers is a Brighton podcast geezer. Just says embarrassing. Looking for as a United man. Everyone's dogpiling on Brighton. This is very funny. United fans says looking forward to the bottom corner camera footage of your goalpost from today. Oh yeah, do you guys remember that? It was like POV your Onana's bottom corner. It was like a post made on Twitter and I think TikTok, and it was a camera behind the goal for like all of the goals that were conceded by Onana. What goes around comes around, lads. What goes around comes around. Not hitting any celebration today. Where's the bottom corner footage? More comments. No Caicedo, no Colwell, no Potter, no Carabao, no Cucurella, no Bruno, Salta, no Trophy, no Kudus, no Sanchez. Brighton are such a big team. To make the best of all team, all they need is a Premier League, an FA Cup, a Carabao Cup, a Champions League, a Europa League, a Conference League, a Papa John's Trophy, and a few more. Oh my God. It's just troll comments. I haven't seen a single Brighton fan. It's just troll comments. I speak for everyone when I say Brighton should be relegated. You should have some shame. Wait, how was that feeling? I was a Man United fan. Oh dear. Yeah, so Brighton are getting cooked on their own Twitter. I'm going to check out Villa's. Outstanding half. This Watkins purple patch is about to hit like crack. Aston Villa destroyed the Brighton midfield high pressing. It's important that the Watkins-Diaby duo receive the support from the wings. What an amazing team performance from Villa. Beat them 7-0, please. In my unbiased opinion, we're the best team in the world. Oh my life, these comments. I've already forgotten about Wednesday. This is football heritage. This is the Unai ball we know. Yeah. Jesus, I can hardly breathe. Zaniolo cannot play it on the... Wait, what? Someone's complaining about Zaniolo on the left wing. Really? Give Emery and Watkins a statue. Getting caught like fish and chips. I think this has been insane. I'm going to make a quick TikTok video. I should have done one before. You guys can see this on stream. So you get like behind the scenes. Hang on, Aston Villa 3. Brighton. I am massively regretting not doing a preview video. I am massively regretting that. Alright, like I said, you guys get to see the behind the scenes here. Hopefully I'm not going to make a mistake, because I make a lot of mistakes in these. I've had to redo several videos because I butcher my words. Another video to edge to. Alright. If I hold it, which way will I hold it? I look really fucking tired, man. I've got like massive. Oh my god! I actually. Oh my, this is horrible. The lighting is not helping me here. We are absolutely cooking Brighton. Unai Emery owes the derby. I think Chelsea have also rattled Brighton as well. I think this is amazing. Villa are cooking. There we go. What happened to Brighton? Brighton. What I think it is, Brighton lost to AK Athens, and I don't think they've recovered since. That's my take. Alright, I'm going to edit this live for you guys. We are absolutely cooking Brighton. Unai Emery owes the derby. I think Chelsea have also rattled Brighton as well. I think this is amazing. Villa are cooking. Villa are cooking. We are absolutely cooking Brighton. Aston Villa, in all caps, are cooking Brighton. I'm going to do fire. emoji. Is there some kind of chef emoji? If there is, I'll use it. Yeah, there is. Let's go. This is being. It's a very quick video, but I wanted to put something out. For you, and I hate the hashtags. I wish I could just copy and paste hashes from like other videos. It'd make my life so much easier. It has them saved sometimes, but I don't know. I could save more time. Brighton, and I'll do football too. Oh, there we go. Very quick video, easy post. I've not read some of these comments, so I apologise. Imagine Nico Williams looking at Brighton now after being linked with them. I mean, it's just a bad patch for Brighton. They are a very good team. They could have gone level with Man City today on points. So let's just calm down a little bit. Honestly, not being biased, but look, he's the best in the world. Oh my god, I haven't seen the game, but what is this, bro? Yeah, this is just incredible. The best way I can explain this, guys, for everyone in chat. Brighton have come here with a game plan, just like almost everyone they play. High press, high possession, and they're not scared of playing any team. They'll play this the same way, the same time, every single time. Problem with that is that teams clock on. I think Villa have today. I think we have got through the press very quickly. I think we transitioned the ball today very quickly compared to other games. It's quick transitions, and we're getting down the wings like very easily. And Diaby's just getting loads of space, loads of time. Ollie Watkins is just on fire. The first goal was a combination. It was actually a good build-up goal with John McGinn linking up with Matty Cash. Cash's low ball to Watkins was finished first time at the near post. Second goal was Watkins. It was a terrible. Oh, no, that was the third goal. Never mind. The second goal was Watkins cutting inside, shooting at the near post. I think Steele should probably save it, but it creeps in. And then the third goal was that was a mistake from Dunk, and Diaby played it to Watkins, back to Diaby. His shot was going, well, it was on target first, it was saved, and then his rebound was going wide. It hits Estepinian and then goes in. I won't say anything. I've seen us go 3-0. There's no way Dean is negative. There is no way Dean is negative. I refuse. One of my mates who watched the game against the Greek team said Brighton might have been found out. I laughed at him, but I think they have. I think Brighton have actually been found out, at least by some of the top tier managers. They play the same way. You can't play the same way. Liverpool learned that lesson against Villa as well. You can't play the same way every year. Look at what Pep does with Man City, right? Pep Guardiola gets Man City to play slightly different, not only every season, but almost game by game. Like, I remember they played Arsenal, played 4-4-2, and played long ball. Like, Pep Guardiola played Haram ball and battered Arsenal because Arsenal weren't expecting the long balls up to Haaland, and they got destroyed. Good managers, they do this type of thing. They go game by game basis. They instill, belief in the players, and they get them to cook. And that's what's happened today. I think Villa, look, we played very similar to what we have done recently, but it's a lot quicker. These passes are a lot faster. We are very slow in build-up most of the season. You look at how we played against Legia Warsaw. Look at the pace of the ball. Look at how we played against Everton. The pace of the ball. Unless we went direct, it was really slow side to side. Today, it is really fast transition. Really fast transition, and we're catching Brighton out every time down the wings. I don't think that'll work now. I think Brighton will they'll suss us out now, and I think they either won't push as many bodies forward. To be fair, the game's won, right? So it doesn't really matter what they do. I don't think Brighton should commit as many bodies forward. And I think they should just try and make this a competitive second half. Maybe try and draw the game 0-0 or maybe get a goal. Lose 3-1. Try and recover. Our under 21s went 2-0 yesterday and lost 3-2. Yeah, but that's under 21s. Just be consistent, but we're not. So that's why I'm not blowing our trumpet. You've got to say we've played very well first half. I think this has been easily the best game, at least the best half Villa have had all season. I know we're very early on in the season, but you know we've already beaten Palace 3-1 with 3 goals in with 10 minutes to go, and we beat Everton 4-0. Yeah, why is Dean crying? They're not coming from 3 goals down. The record ever was a 4-0 down, and Newcastle. It was against Arsenal, and Newcastle levelled to make it 4-4. It's not gonna happen. Tariq Lamptey coming on for Brighton. Oh, 3 changes for Brighton. Wow. De Zerbi was clearly not happy. And 3 subs have been made. Guys, I have posted a video on TikTok. Basically, me laughing at Brighton. I say we're cooking them and Unai Emery owns De Zerbi. Great game, but what's the point? We're inconsistent. Dean is something else. I do feel like I get trolled sometimes, you know, because we're winning 3-0 and there's surely not a single negative thing you could possibly say. But no, here we are. It is impressive, I think, that this happens. Villa top 4. Like I said, I don't look at it just yet. I'm going to get a quick screenshot of the second half and the subs that are going to be made. João Pedro is on for Welbeck. Ansu Fati's on for Evan Ferguson. And Tariq Lamptey, I think, has come on for Veltman. Oh no, it's Esther Pignan. Oh my god. Esther Pignan has been hooked. There is no way. Esther Pignan has been hooked in 45 minutes. Oh my goodness me. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Look, Dean. Look, when you were negative against Everton, I was negative too, right? You've got to be negative for the right reasons. Like, you've been banned and kicked out of Villa forums because you're too negative. Like, that's literally happened. We're 4th in the league, Dean. I would say we can be inconsistent. I think recently we've not been amazing. But we are literally 4th place. We are literally 4th place. We're a top 4 side. Ollie Watkins getting some treatment now. Oh, he's in a bit of pain actually. He's properly wincing. No way. Dean thinks we're gonna win 3-2, which is still a win, by the way, which I still would have taken before the game. Even if we win this 3-2, I still take that. Everyone in chat would take that. Okay, Harry. Harry's feeding into this. Okay, the cope from Harry. Bro thinks we've got Luton Town's backline. Bro thinks we've got Luton Town's backline. We've got a World Cup winning goalkeeper in goal. We've got one of Spain's best centre-backs in Pau Torres. We've got a French left-back who actually starts most games for France these days in Luca Digne. I think we're fine. Even with Villa and how we can play sometimes, I think we're okay. So I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Look, there are times where being negative is fair, right? Legia Warsaw, it was awful. You be as negative as you want. That was terrible. Deserved to lose that game. We were all over the place. Palace, for most of the game, we were terrible. And we managed to hang on and win. Chelsea, beat them 1-0. See, Dean was complaining for most of last season, right? As you guys know, because he's in my streams a lot. And look, I appreciate your support, Dean. But we finished 7th place. But you think of how many times there was complaints. We finished 7th. And there was like almost every week it was like the same comments. So I mean, you gotta be fair on these players, right? They're still humans at the end of the day. Brian looked like they're mentally lost. I don't know if I'd say that. I just think there's not a lot of belief that they can win this game. So it doesn't feel like there's a lot of fight from Brighton. But it's hard to get fight when you're 3-0 down in a game you've played terribly. And Brighton are not used to losing. They lost in midweek to Chelsea, but you can put that down to changes they made in midweek. But it does seem like that Athens game has rattled them, and then the Chelsea result has just further dented them, really. And then Villa have like properly put them in the grave. Dean thought Villa were going to win the league. Oh my god! If I had this channel when Villa win the championship, oh my god, If we'd have to actually win every single week. We would literally have to win every week. That is funny. But Dean, you gotta expect that Villa are not gonna win every week. You know? Look, there are levels that we should have, right? I would not accept us losing to teams like Sheffield United or Luton Town. There are standards, right? We're winning the league. Some Chelsea fans will believe that. There's a goal of Brighton. Fatty has scored. 1-0 Brighton, 3-1. Off the bench, well, I stopped talking because I thought Brighton were going to get a penalty and it was played on. And Ansu Fati has scored. Off the bench. Oh, this is not going to help my argument, is it? Lovely ball into Pedro. Yeah, João Pedro going down like he's been shot. Oh, this might have gone out of play. Did this go out of play? Oh no, that's still in. That's still in. Yeah, that's well in. The whole of the ball does not go over the line, so that will be a goal for Brighton. Yeah, João Pedro is fouled by Konsa, but I mean, it would have been a penalty anyway, I think. Oh, this could be an offside though. On Ansu Fati. Oh, yes, offside. Yeah, I don't think this will count. I don't think this should count. I think there's offside here. I think João Pedro gets the ball first, and that pass is offside. I think a penalty probably should be given, because that's a foul. Because Konsa actually fouls him, so he doesn't touch the ball, so that's offside. So the goal actually shouldn't stand. This is offside. This is actually fully offside. He's offside. It's harsh, but he's offside. He gets fouled in doing so, but he is offside. So the check was completed for like the ball going out of play. It didn't. That's fine. So now it's just checking. I reckon he'll be asked to go to the monitor. If he wants to stick with his decision. I think there's an offside. I think it's a very clear and obvious offside. It's harsh. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know if he can give a foul from this after disallowing the goal, because it is a foul. Yeah, I'm in uni right now, yeah. This is a foul because Konsa kicks the back of his leg. So I think it'd be very harsh. It's gonna stand. What? He's offside. I'm very confused. I want to know what the rules state for that, because Ansu Fati was offside. There was a clear pass to him, and he's offside. But it apparently stands. It's 3-1 now. Well, surely we can't bottle this, right? 53 gone. Villa 3, Brighton 1. Ansu Fati with the goal for Brighton. Off the bench on loan from Barcelona. With a tap in at the back post. Yeah, I want to see that. In fact, I'll even look on Twitter. I want to see what people make of that, because It is offside. It is offside. João Pedro now in the box. Villa look a little bit rattled by this goal. I can't lie. Good challenge from Konsa. That's really good. And then Konsa was fouled, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. I think that's offside. I'm just seeing what people are saying. Don't even. Digne, what was that? Bro, what was Kamara doing? Wake up. Clearly offside. Yeah, I don't know how that wasn't offside. I literally do not know how you cannot give that as offside. Can you? Sorry, how you cannot not give that as offside? Villa have a foul, but we play advantage. Douglas Luiz, that's a foul. Surely it is. Free kick from a foul on Lamptey on Diaby. Yeah, I don't understand that. Look, even if it's say you want to give a penalty, right? Then fine, but it's not a goal. Give Emi the chance to save a penalty. I admit that it's a foul from Konsa because he's gone through the back of him. It should have been a penalty to Brighton, but the pass is offside. It goes across goal. I don't think the referee wanted to deal with all that, so he just gave it. That's what I think. But that was, to me, offside. Villa bottles this. They should buy steaks. Okay. Adrian Footy Fracture, what's good? Came in late. You've missed a bit of drama, mate. I can't lie. Villa absolutely cooked Brighton in the first half, and then Brighton have seemingly made a somewhat comeback. But it's controversial. Corner comes in from Luiz. Header away by Dunk. Diaby gets it back. Switches to play. Villa, well, with 10 minutes into the second half, the first time Villa had the ball. I think it says it all. Cross from Luiz is caught out the sky by Jason Steele and thrown to Tariq Lamptey. Lamptey's so short, man. Lamptey, I think he's like 5'3". You compare Lamptey's height to Dunk, and it's so funny. Oh dear, what was that? That was it's the number 31. I think it's a substitute for Brighton. Oh yeah, it's Ansu Fati giving the ball away for no reason there. Jacob Ramsey's going to be a sub for Aston Villa. It was a decent goal, nothing special, I don't think. I think he's offside as well. Ramsey's on. My boy. Zaniolo's coming off. He's had a good game. So what happens, Harry, is Konsa has gone through the back of I think it was João Pedro, wasn't it? He's gone through the back of Pedro, but Pedro's foot makes contact with the ball. Like, Konsa doesn't touch the ball at all. Pedro does. And the ball goes across to Fati and he scores. He's offside. If you want to give a penalty, give a penalty, but he's offside. That's what I think anyway. Oh, is Martinez going to get booked for this? Or Konsa? Konsa's just been yellow carded for time wasting. Konsa, the last 10 minutes has it's not been great from Ezri Konsa. Last 10 minutes. Someone check on Dean. I was expecting some pipe up from Dean at 3-1, I can't lie. I thought this is just typical. I'd just been telling Dean to not be negative and then we go and concede. Such a typical Villa thing to do. Oh, lovely tackle from Ramsey. Flew himself into that. Digne. Oh, then Digne's lost it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. João Pedro. Dear Lord, what was that? Pedro's just hacked the cross out for a goal kick. What is he doing? Yeah, Digne got away with one there. What is he doing? Clown. Yeah, João Pedro, that's terrible. He is heavily overhit that. That's gone like 20 feet like away from its target. Martinez goes long. This is why I didn't want to have Cash in my FPL, because I knew the clean sheet wasn't coming. But at least Cash has got an assist. So I've got like some points today, basically. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, foul on the halfway line. Yeah, Villa have not been great this half. Foul Torres for the foul on the halfway line. I can't find a... Sorry, there's a heart in the way in my comments. I can't find a way to watch this game. It is on BT Sport. If you don't have that... Well, it's TNT Sport now. If you don't have that, it will be on probably oursoccer.net streams. That's what I use. Digne heads away. And as far as Gilmore. Gilmore switches across to Sonny Marsh. Oh, lovely ball from Solly Marsh. Pedro back to goal. Into Veltman. Brighton going from right to left now. Half an hour to go. Still it's Villa with a 3-1 lead. Thankfully Brighton have not... They've started to really overtake possession, but thankfully they're not hammering down the door just yet. Tariq Lamptey. Into Mitoma. Mitoma into Fatty. That looked like a foul. They play on. Continues. No, it's been brought back. It has been brought back. I'm not liking this. But I told you, Brighton wouldn't allow us to play the same way second half. And they've learnt their lesson a little bit. I am worried. 15 minutes of the second half, it's been all Brighton. If we started the game like this, it would not have gone well, is what I'm trying to say. Billy Gilmore and Solly Marsh, are both on this free kick. What kind of name is Solly? That is a terrible name. Marsh free kick, left-footed, towards Mitoma. And then Ansu Fati's shot is blocked. Bloody hell, Villa. Bloody hell. We need to wake up, seriously. We seriously need to wake up. Brighton are cooking us back. Lewis Dunk has stayed forward. Pedro gets a cross in. Conser heads away. And Luis finally can rescue the ball. But he is getting hunted. And he's fouled. Dear Lord. Bellman with a foul. Yeah, this is not great. I blame Dean for this. I'm going to get blamed because I saw on TikTok we're cooking Brighton, and ever since I said that, Brighton have been on the comeback. These changes for Brighton have been very good. It does make you think, though, why weren't they starting with these players? Ansu Fati has been dangerous. Already... Sorry. Already, João Pedro has done more than Ferguson did the whole first half. Yeah, look. I said we'd beat Everton 3-0 and we got knocked out. And I said we're cooking Brighton. And now Brighton are coming back. My jinx is clear. My jinx is amazing. Oh man. Mitoma. Good block from again. 61 gone. Still it remains 3-1 to Aston Villa. Villa have barely touched the ball second half. We do need to wake up. We very desperately need to wake up. Oh, lovely from Louise. That was quite cold. Watkins gets lucky. Watkins into DRB, but the pass was terrible. And then DRB goes to press steal, but it doesn't work. We're still winning, Dean. If it's 3-3, fair enough, but it's not. I'd even give you a little bit of I wouldn't give you stick if you said it at 3-2. It's 3-1. We can calm down. Ashley Cooper said we got this. Come on, the Villa. We just need to show some of that form from first half. I think it's really funny. I think it's like a game of chess. Like, we sussed them out first half, and they've completely sussed us out second half. I think De Zerbi's halftime team sort and changes were absolutely perfect. And this is why he's a good manager. Like, you know, this can happen. This can literally happen. Like, to anyone. Like, this can happen to a Pep Guardiola team. But it's how you adapt. And I think De Zerbi is one of the best at adapting. Like I said, it literally happened in the Man United Brighton game. like not that long ago, a few weeks ago, where Brighton won 3-1. And for a good part of the game, United were on top. Ramsey and Louise helped Digne out there. And the commentator also picked up on that fact. Mitoma dribbles past McGinn. Oh, that's a poor pass. Ramsey for Villa. Carrying the ball. Ramsey into Watkins. That's a nice touch and that's a foul. Free kick to Aston Villa. No, it won't, Dean. What are you on about, Dean? See, this is why I call you a clown sometimes. If we win a game of football, it doesn't matter if we win 10-0 or 1-0, it's still 3 points. Right? It's still 3 points. It will still be the Villa fans who are celebrating. Are you... What, are they not happy conceding 3? We win the game. Look, if we win every game 3-2, we win the league. Dean, that's what I'm going to say. If we win every game we play, 3-2, we win the league. Dean is crying. I don't know why. Torres going long. Watkins takes off his chest. Billy Gilmore. That's one back. Ollie Watkins. Oh, lovely. Back heel to McGinn. Villa on the break. John McGinn clips it to the far side. Watkins takes the ball down. Watkins! Yes! 4-1. Watkins hat-trick. Ollie Watkins has a hat-trick. It's deflected in. And Dean's negativity has gone, surely. Surely that is Dean's negativity well and truly in the bin. Ollie Watkins makes it 4-1. Brilliant counter-attack break. Watkins' shot is deflected up and over Jason Steele. And it's a goal completely against the run of play. But Villa do take a 4-1 lead. Dean... Dean humbled. Oh my god, there's no way. He's got to be a troll. There's no... There's no way. There is no way I've seen this. Dean, it's 4-1 to Aston Villa. What a ball, by the way. John McGinn into Watkins. It's a bit fortunate, I've got to say. We've got a bit lucky there. Shot from Watkins. Deflects up and over Steele. Yeah, Webster tries to block it, but it just deflects over him. You realise that game? What year was that game, Dean? That game was 2017. Bro bought a game back when I was 7. I wasn't even 18 years old. I was literally 17 years old when that happened. Watkins hat-trick. Oh my god. And now an offside down for Brighton down the other end. Yeah, it was a great game. Fucking Matty Cash scored for Nottingham Forest that game. I remember, yeah, Cash scored and shushed the Villa fans. That's aged well. Tammy Abraham, I think he got 4 goals that day. Did he? I swear Abraham scored 4 goals. He scored one with his knob. I remember that. A corner came in or something like that, and it hit his knob and went in. He was trying to celebrate and he was holding his knob. That was great. Yeah. Oh, that was crazy game. I think Al Ghazi got Villa's 5th. Yeah, I think it was Tammy with 4 and Al Ghazi got the last one. That game was just no defense. It was just, it was great entertainment, but no defense. Yeah, it was a belting shot. Yeah, Al Ghazi the championship era of Al Ghazi was quite nice. I can't lie. Oh, John Carew doesn't exist. Gabby Agbonlahor doesn't exist. Savo Milosevic doesn't exist. Dwight York doesn't exist. I'm trying to think some big names now. Juan Pablo Engel doesn't exist. Christian Benteke doesn't exist. Bloody hell, blood! We've had loads of good strikers. Pedro against Torres. Both holding on to each other. I wonder if João Pedro will score 15 Premier League goals this season. I've heard that his target is 15. You know. Kodja, yeah, great player in the Championship. Yeah, Juan Pablo Hell, what a player. Yeah, Jonathan Kodja under Steve Bruce here is the only good player we had. I swear. Kodja was the only one in Bruce's era who did anything. I think he was trying to say that we had a shit defense, but like, I don't know how that's relevant to this game. It was years ago. Oh, Samata. Samata scored in a final and then decided to not show up. How weird. Bro scored 1 goal against Man City in a League Cup final, and then just ghosts. Knots were winning or level every other point. Yeah, I didn't think we were like heavily ahead. Give us an accommodation tour. No, my flat is in a state. I've just very cleverly positioned the camera in a place where everything looks fine, but outside the view, it's a state. So just imagine clutter past this point. Oh, Baston. Oh, Borja Baston. What a signing. January signings just don't ever work out for Villa. Just like how strikers are cursed at Chelsea, January signings for Villa are also cursed. Oh, Digne, what a ball. Digne's cross is terrible. Oh dear. Hope Chelsea get relegated. It would be funny. Bowley would get them into Bowley's goal would be get them the record points in the Championship. Get them to win the most games. Some beef? Oh yeah. Ansu Fati shoving. Lots of handbags between the players. I think cards are going to be shown here. The usual just yellow to 2 players. I think it's so boring, but it happens every time. Problem is, Concert is on a yellow card. Yeah, he just kicks him in the back. Yeah. I think it weren't for the fact that Concert's already on a yellow, he might have been booked as well. Because they love doing that for some reason. But Ansu Fati is given a yellow card for the knee in the back on Ezri Concert. Concert did retaliate and grabbed his shirt. Brighton started the second half. Well, emphatically. Scored a goal, looked very threatening, nearly got another. And then as soon as Villa scored, Brighton have gone completely flat again. It just feels like the Brighton of the first half. So all the belief has just been sucked up again. One of the best individual performances you'll see from a striker. Gareth Southgate is here at Villa Park and has still picked Wilson and Calvin. That's just Southgate for you. See, that is negativity I will allow because Southgate is an absolute moron and never picks. He doesn't pick players if they're not big things. So you never get your, the selections from like. James Ward-Prowse barely fucking plays for a start. Jared Bowen never gets in the team, or very rarely. Yeah, these are players who are cooking most weeks. Don't play because they play for West Ham. Every Liverpool fan wants Chelsea to get relegated, I'm sure. Probably. Baffles me how Phillips. Don't get me started. Phillips plays like an hour a season. And gets to play. I don't understand. Well, Torres might have gone his own it. Torres into Diaby, his pass is terrible. Torres, you got to run back, mate. You're playing centre back. I don't care if your pass is bad. Run back. You're playing centre back. Now Kamara's playing fucking centre back because Pau Torres isn't there. Billy Gilmore. Into Fatty. What am I watching? Cross on the right. Header up and away by Concert. McGinn with Matoma pressing. Can we make subs now? The game is won now. I have no stress. It's 4-1. It is over. Can we finally make changes? Oh, my FPL's cooking, by the way. I've got Ollie Watkins, Diaby, and Matty Cash. For those who don't know. I am cooking. The points I'm on, I am flying. I am actually going to post this as well. Probably on TikTok. I took out all my Brighton players. I'm cooking. I'm on fire. Who's going to replace Southgate? I'd love it to be Pep Guardiola, but it'll never happen. I saw like a rumour that the FA might approach him, but he won't come here. You got Estepinian and Watkins, so you're crying and laughing at the same time. I took him out. However, apparently Saliba has a 75% chance of playing, and Saka has a 75% chance. So I'm hoping Saliba will play, and Estepinian will not be dragged in and give me a -2 for no reason. The sub hopefully will slap in Matoma if it's going to be made. Or, well, Taiwo Wanyu, I guess. But then Saka might not play. So then it will probably be a Wanyu and Matoma coming on. I don't think they put on the player with the lowest score. Or if they do, that's cringe. Because I've got a 4-4-2 right now. So they could just drop to a back three with the subs if the game is nice. Martinez with the goal kick going long and diagonal. It is won back by Brighton. Oh, Ramsey, good flick header. Villa on the break. Watkins into Diaby. Diaby's so lightning fast. He's gone round Steele. Gets a cross in. It's an empty goal, but no one is there. There's like 3-4 Brighton defenders there ready to soak up the cross. If you give Guardiola money, he would go to Saudi as well. I don't know if he'd do that. You need a minimum of 3. Yeah, so I've got 4 defenders. So I reckon Saliba could be taken off for Mitoma. And then if one you can come on for Saka. So it would be like a 3-4-3 from my 4-4-2. Oh, Ramsey's been tackled. João Pedro's ball in the box. It's Ansu Fati. It's Mitoma. It's a good block from Cash. Well, Brighton won a penalty for a handball on Cash. Well, the VAR room has had a lot of work today. And now Villa on the break with Ramsey. Now, this would be interesting. Ramsey, he's fouled, surely. Well, Watkins takes over, but he's completely on his own by the corner flag. Now has support with Digne. Into Douglas Luiz. Oh, they completed the check, apparently. So there will be no penalty. Diaby is now down for Aston Villa. If your team can fulfill that, they'll do the first sub. If they do the first player to fill that minimum. Okay. Well, I'm hoping it doesn't fuck me and put Estepinian in to give me a -2. Yeah, Cash tries to tuck his arm in. I don't think that's a penalty. That's not unnatural. He's just tried to tuck his arm in and put his body in the way of the air. That would be a joke that gets given. Diaby is now going to get treatment, which is not great. John Duran's going to come on. Commentator just made a Duran joke. I don't believe this. Yeah, problem is, Aston, only 3 play. Because Saliba might not. But the problem is, it might just chuck Estepinian in for Saliba. Because I benched Estepinian, and they might just chuck him in and give me -2. Hopefully, it doesn't do that, and it gives me a back 3 and puts in Matoma to give me a +2. Hopefully, there are brain cells on FPL. Oh, well, It lists it in order. I don't know if you can change that, but it goes from left to right. It's my bench: Areola, Estepinian, Mitoma, Iwanyi. I just thought it puts it in order based on their position. So it'd probably be Saliba. No? Oh, Saliba apparently has a 75% chance of starting. You can change order? What the fuck? Since when? Since fucking when? What? I didn't know that. How the hell do you do that? Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm hoping Saliba plays. Can Saliba start? That'd be great. Oh, Saliba is starting. Oh, W. Oh, yeah, the lineups are out. Oh, my God, the lineups are out. The lineups are out. We are clear. Saliba's playing. Thank you. Thank you, Luke. It's fine. Panic over. I was going to be in tears if they made me bring on a player who's got a -2. Thank you, Arsenal. Saliba. Saka and Saliba and Saka. Oh my God, I am coming. I am coming. We move. We move. I'm happy. I'm coming to watch Villa, mate, at some point. There's no need for question marks, bro. And I think a change had been made for Aston Villa while I was looking at all that. Duran on for Diaby as he gets applause, that was it. Up the Diaby. Up the Duran. I bought in Luton's Morris this week. Double game week. Bro bought in a Luton Town player. I will say, you might be cooking because Luton play Everton. There is potential cook there. You might, honestly, this might be some 4D chess from Aston. Because he's trusting... and Luton play Burnley. Oh, you actually might be cooking. Everton and Burnley for a striker. If he can't score against Everton and Burnley, he's washed. Just relegate Luton now. You actually might be doing something. Saliba. 10 minutes to go. 4-1 to Aston Villa. This, I gotta say, second half, as soon as the fourth goal went in from Watkins, the game was completely killed. Like all the tension, the atmosphere, the wave after wave of Brighton attack has just all stopped. So, yeah, the belief has seemingly has been sucked out of Brighton. Cash for Aston Villa. McGinn is short, but he will go long instead. Looking for Watkins. Watkins and Duran playing together, by the way. 2 out-and-out strikers in a 4-4-2. That's crazy. Mitoma against Cash. Good tackle from Cash. He's had a good game today, Matty Cash. He's done very well. Mitoma is just not someone you want to go against, but I think Cash is... Honestly, I think Cash is absolutely back-pocketed Mitoma all game. Mitoma's barely done anything. Yes, Villa have been very good today. We had a little bit of a rough period where you felt maybe Brighton could come back. By the way, Dean chats shit about Villa and then just dipped. Said one thing after the fourth goal. No, he's saying like it reminds me of the 5-5 against Forest, and then it's gone very quiet apparently. Shot comes in, and it's tipped over the bar by Martino. It looked like it was going over anyway. Dean has vanished. Where is Dean? Where is Dean, blood? Yeah, that's going over. Yeah, Emmy's just tipped a shot that was actually going over the bar. Yeah, Simon Adingra with the shot. I mean, it was a decently swerving shot down the middle of the goal from distance, but it looked like it was going over the bar for me. Corner kick to Brighton. That's not even beat the near post, really. They get another cross in from the right, headed away by Watkins. Digne away. Duran trying to help it on. Veltman into Lamptey. Lamptey actually looks like an under 16s player. Look at Lamptey's height. Just look at his height compared to everyone else. It's so funny to me. That's why I said Brighton have lost morally these couple of days. Yeah. You could tell the changes from Tajerbi were good. It's just the fourth goal's been unlucky. That can happen in football. You can have the best tactics, right? You can be the best tactician in the world, but a deflected shot can go in and it fucks it up. That's what's happened. And then all the belief goes. Mitoma has been booked. He was moaning. He wanted a foul. Didn't get it. And then he got a booking. He's been moaning all day, Mitoma. He gets a booking for pulling Matty Cash's shirt. Yeah, he's had a disaster class game. Gareth Carley's Southgate is it? Southgate is fucking cooking. Can he bring Ollie Watkins? Please, Ollie. Please play for England. Please. I need it again. Brighton's goals, Ansu Fati off the bench, who has done seemingly nothing since. To be fair, all of Brighton have done nothing since the goal. And Villa have well and truly deserved this 4-1 lead. Oh, even when I'm not here, I mean, you won't, because you heard it. Even when I'm not here, I'm spoken about. I have 2 of the streams to entertain, as well as watching the game and resetting my eBay password. Okay. Wingman, I appreciate it. You don't have to tell me. Honestly, I'd rather find out myself. I'm guessing you live near Villa Park and you hear the cheers. Watkins into Ramsey. So I think a goal's been ruined for me. Ramsey. Oh! I didn't expect that. Ramsey with a 5th goal. It's a brilliant strike. Wow. Jacob Ramsey bending the ball in off the post. Jacob Ramsey makes it 5-1 to Aston Villa. Oh, wow. Ollie Watkins, a brilliant goal. Ollie Watkins. I'm just so used to saying that. Jacob Ramsey with a brilliant goal off the bench. Right-footed, bends it across the goal, hits the post and goes in. So I was expecting a goal because of what Wingman said. I didn't expect the shot. Did not expect the shot. Oh my God. Watkins, another goal contribution. You are joking. Wait, I think on FPL he's been involved in all 5 goals. I swear to God. Oh, brilliant strike. That's an unbelievable goal from Ramsey. I didn't captain Watkins, I'm sad. At least I've started him. I was tempted to take him out, you know. But I decided to back Villa. The only reason I decided to back Villa is because we'd won our last 8 games at home in a row. And I thought, you know what? That's going to continue. We need to fight back. So I took out all my Brighton players and went for it. And it has paid off. I am cooking. I am cooking. All these lot with Brighton defenders and Jason Steele. I swear a few people have Steele in goal in the league. I don't dislike Watkins. Who says I love Watkins. Watkins is amazing. He's inconsistent sometimes, but I think he's brilliant. I thought Toilet was saying, unless he's saying Aston hates him, which, I mean, he might. Brighton get battered everywhere they go. Brighton get battered everywhere they go. 5-1 to Villa. Oh, Jacob Ramsey scored. Oh, might be a goal back for Brighton. It's Pedro. Good block from Konsa. Kept alive by Mitoma. And the long shot is sliced well and truly over by Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore, by the way, has had a very poor game. Watkins with 5 goal contributions. Oh, my life. My FPL is screaming. My FPL is screaming. Oh, my goodness me. Yeah, Watkins, 3 goals. Well, 3 goals and assist on FPL, not 4. Yeah, bro said 4 goals. He scored a hat trick, and one was an own goal, and one was Watkins 3, Estepinian own goal, and Ramsey. My FPL, I'm on 30 points and only 3 players have played. Villa trying to copy Newcastle. Yeah. Trying to beat Newcastle. Well, at least we beat good teams. You beat relegation fodder. Aston predicted the future. Yeah, George, you beat a side that could break Derby's record. Oh no. I'm upset. Relegation fodder, bruv. Oh, I've put Haaland as my captain, you know. I can't wait for this Haaland disaster class away at Wolves. This Haaland blank at Wolves is going to kill me. Okay. Fab, you killed Tyrone Mings. You lot killed Mings. And then our back line was scared. We had to play Pau Torres at the back. We had to rush him in. Pau Torres wasn't even supposed to play. You killed him, bro. You lot killed him. Yeah, Watkins man of the match is very obvious. Oh, Lamptey's on a run it. And then he shot himself. Played it to Mitoma. Go all the way. It's 5-1. Might as well try and get a wonder goal. Oh, lovely block from Ramsey. Corner kick to Brighton. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought Watkins would have got man of the match? Who would have thought? Well, unless there is a record-breaking bottle, Aston Villa will end the day in not end the day in fourth place, but will be in fourth place. 3 points off the league leaders is what I'm going to say. Where are Newcastle? Oh, Piscastle are in 8th. Corner comes in, headed away. Bear in mind, hang on, George, you lot got battered by Brighton. Why are you chatting? I just clocked that. Ferguson feasted against you lot. I'm not having this. I am not having this. Ferguson got people talking about 50 mil like deals. People were making Chelsea jokes that there was going to be a bid coming in. I don't want to hear this. You got bummed by a team that are dog. I don't get the Brighton hype. This is what I don't understand, right? I'm going to make this in my TikTok video. The last 3 times we played Brighton, we beat them. Brighton are mid. Brighton overrated. I've not. If you could only go off Villa games against Brighton to guess where they are, you'd think they're fucking fighting relegation. They are mid. We beat them with Danny Ings up front last year. We beat them, 2-1 at their ground. Beat them 2-1 at our ground. And now beating them 5-1. Brighton are mid. In fact, actually, let's have a look at the head-to-head. I reckon it even goes beyond that. Alright, 2-1 Villa, 2-2, 2-1 Villa, 2-0, 2-0. Oh my god. We haven't lost to Brighton in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've lost once to Brighton in our last 7. Including this, will be at 8. Brighton are mid. Brighton are mid. Who's losing to Brighton these days? Man United get dunked on by Brighton every year. What is going on? What is going on? Oh, no, to be fair, the Brighton game was I forgot, it was actually a league. It was a friendly. I forgot about that. But still, we didn't lose. If you go by league games, we've won 1, 2, 3, 4. We've won 5 league games in a row against Brighton. These are mid. Who's beating the? Honestly, who's letting these beat them? They are mid. 5 league wins in a row. Actual bogey team. They look at Villa on the calendar list and start shaking. That's crazy. Yeah, 2-1 in the league last game of the season. 2-1 away with Danny Ings double. 2-0 with Cash and Watkins before that. 2-0 at home with Watkins. Oh, that's when Tyrone Mings scored. I remember that game. That was Steven Gerrard's first game. We even beat Brighton back when we had fucking Gerrard. Oh dear. Brighton are mid. Oh, that's what I'm going to say in my video. Can't wait. I cannot wait. 8 minutes at a time. We've already played 3. This game has fizzled out a little bit. Brighton, it's not even competitive anymore. Duran helps the header on towards Watkins. He's actually done very well. Holds off Webster into Ramsey. Was that a shot? That looked like he was going well wide. It was deflected away, but if that was a shot, that was terribly aimed. Last time Aston Villa won was 5-1 was in 2008 against Blues. Have we not won 5-1 since? I would have thought so. Maybe not in the league game. Okay, AJ. Okay, AJ. Angie, man. Angie. Mateba wins a corner for Brighton. Guys, your support today has been amazing. If you haven't already, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Subscribe to the TikTok. Not subscribe to TikTok. Follow the TikTok, I should say. Because I'm going to do a couple of videos today just bashing on Brighton. Problem is, I'm going to have a highlights video as always, but it's going to be way later tonight because I'm going out now after the game. So the highlights video will have to wait. But it's a shame as well because there's obviously a lot of goals. But yeah, I do have to go out for a little bit. Tyler, so what's going on? It's brilliant. I just think with everything that's gone our way today, other than a potential offside for their goal, I think it's been brilliant. Corner comes in at the far post. Dunk heads it towards Fatty, cleared by Konsa. Dinger's done very well there. It's a good takedown and a foul from John Duran. And a booking, actually. I think, yeah, Duran was booked there for Villa. TikTok should be... I don't know what Duran's done wrong there. Losing Kamara isn't going to be fun. We don't know. It could have just been a regular sub. We don't know. 3 minutes of time to go. It's Aston. I can't believe I'm just going to milk saying this as much as I can. It's Aston Villa 5, Brighton 1. 3 goals from Watkins, an own goal from Estepinian, and a goal from Jacob Ramsey for Aston Villa today. We only lost 1-0. I'm going to be seeing stuff like from Chelsea fans saying we only lost 1-0 to this Aston Villa super team. I guarantee there's going to be at least one Chelsea fan saying that. As like a bait comment. Or anyone we've beaten so far with like a close score. Or like Legia Warsaw fans could say like, how did we beat this Aston Villa super team? I think we've shocked a few people today. Beating Brighton isn't for everyone. Yeah, Newcastle got bummed by Brighton. And George was chatting. Newcastle literally got bummed by Brighton. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear any banter from Newcastle fans. So yeah, exactly. Oh, you know how Brighton put the GoPro behind the goal? I don't think they're going to be posting the videos today. When they beat Man United, they did that video of like POV your Onana's bottom right corner. And they've put the GoPros in the goals for Villa, but they're not going to be used. Watkins is in. Oh, it's saved. Luiz. Oh, it's 6. Douglas Luiz makes it 6-1. Watkins' shot was saved. It goes back to Douglas Luiz. And Aston Villa get a 6th goal. Oh my God. Jason Steele with a really good save actually against Watkins. Watkins could have scored 4 goals today. It rebounds to Dougie Luiz. He rolls in a 6th goal. 6-1 Villa. I can't believe this. I cannot believe what is going on. It is Aston Villa 6, Brighton 1. Luiz just keeps scoring. Luiz loves a Villa goal this season. Oh, that's a brilliant goal as well. How has Watkins got through 2 centre-backs down the middle? Which one of them tried to rip him, by the way? Webster tried to take Watkins out, misses him. Lovely from Dougie. Oh, that finish from Dougie was brilliant. It's a brilliant goal. I'm loving this. 6-1. 6-1. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Wingman. I appreciate it. Thank you. Love that from Dougie. Oh, I can't believe this scoreline. I cannot believe this scoreline. I'm guessing it is game over. From what I can see, I've got like 10 seconds to go. That is it. There it is. Aston Villa have won. Oh my goodness me. Aston Villa have beaten Brighton 6-1. 6-1. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. From minute 1 today. Well, not even that actually. From minute, 15, 20? I was going to say from minute 1 we were brilliant. That's not true. Brighton actually started this game the better team. I don't think anyone would actually expect that looking at the scoreline. But yeah, night and day difference between today and the Everton game. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. 6-1 to Aston Villa. Absolutely flying. Ramsey with a goal for his first this season coming back from injury. Watkins nearly getting 4. He got a hat-trick. Douglas Luiz scoring again. This is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm going to do a massive TikTok, well, a few TikTok videos today. And the highlights video will be out today, just not super early because I'm going to be out for a few hours. So, yeah, later on today, I will do a highlights video for that. And you can see on this channel. Thank you all for your support today. If you haven't already, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be live for Villa versus Drinsky in the Conference League on the 5th. So be there for that. Up the Villa, what a day today. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and the weekend.